judgment and perdition of ungodly men. Giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kakodash. And I'm going to read 2 Peter 3 verse 7. Then I'm going to go to 2 Peter 2. And I'll give you the verse in a minute. But let me just read this. It says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, were kept. Well, now we know the first world went out by water. The great deluge, great flood, whatever you want to call it, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition or destruction of ungodly men. Now let me 2 Peter, bear with me for a minute. 2 Peter 2. I'll start at 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So perdition to the ungodly man. Let me look up the word ensample.
Strong's G 5262. Upadigma. Upadigma.
A sign suggestive of anything, delineation of a thing. For a warning, I'm going to read the last line, for a warning of a thing to be shunned, something that you shouldn't do. Let me read the 6th verse again, 2 Peter 2 verse 6. And shunning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. So any society that lived ungodly was eventually destroyed. And this current system that we're living in, Esau's system, Babylon the Great, and the world system, is about to be destroyed. Seventh verse, let's see what that says. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for that righteous man, which was Lot, which proves that Lot came back as an Israelite. Abraham came back as an Israelite. Isaac came back as an Israelite. Jacob came back as an Israelite. Lot came back as an Israelite. Leah and Rachel came back as Israelites. Sarah came back as an Israelite. But they were just called the righteous, sons and daughters of the Most High. It says, 8th verse, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. So they knew what they were doing was unlawful. Remember, they knew that, taking on these acts were unpowerly, ungodly, but the Most High put it in stone when he gave it to Moses. But before that, they knew a man wasn't supposed to lay with no man. So they knew. So they knew the law. It said, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Oh, let me read on. 10th verse. But chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government, which means order, presumptuous, because it's not talking about the Roman government, because you can be a Mo in the Roman, ancient pagan Roman system. Presumptuous are they, self-willed, they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. And this is something that this guy Vocad, when he comes against us, the GMS and the other Israelites, mainly GMS, he's speaking evil of dignities.
Strong's G 1391. Doxa. Doxa.
Which means opinion, judgment, view, opinion, estimate, whether good or bad concerning someone. In the New Testament, always a good opinion concerning one. So it's not talking about the Roman authorities. It's talking about the apostles and the teachers of the Most High, resulting in praise, honor, and glory, splendor, brightness of the sun, of the moon, sun, stars, magnificent, excellence, preeminence, dignity, grace, majesty. The kingly majesty of the Messiah. So I read these precepts right here. I ran into, I came across a video put up by Tariq Radio. If I remember, I'll leave it in the description box. And this is basically a few days after the BET Awards. And you should read these comments, man. Jake wasn't having this, BET thing. They're about ready to boycott BET because it's turning into it should be called GET. Anyway, this is Tariq Nasheed, Bussy Entertainment TV Awards. Now you see this guy, Kirk Franklin, with a fuchsia colored suit on, like it's a hot pink, and he's basically part of the secular world. Gospel is now a part of the secular world. Now look at his wife with the short mini skirt on. See, in Christianity, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want in Christianity. You see this guy, Tyler the Creator, a flaming one of those, and he's having an affair currently. I don't know if they broke up with this guy, Jaden Smith. I don't know who this guy is in the middle, but anyway, this is at 31 minutes 39 seconds in of this video. Now listen up.
That's what the agenda is. Y'all better understand how this thing works. Did y'all see the video, and I'm going to play the audio, of this sister? She was at a spa. I want to say it was out here in LA. But she was at a spa, and a white trans man, or whatever, woman, whatever, I'm going to say man, because the person went into the women's locker room in the women's section. This is a spa, where women go and get makeovers, and they're in there naked, and women in there, taking their clothes off, putting on robes, getting steam baths, or whatever. Women go to spas and do woman stuff. So there was a trans, quote-unquote, person in there who went into the women's section, and the trans person was naked with their dick all out. So the sister was complaining, and the spa was like, well, shit, we can't do nothing. It's illegal for us to do something. We can't violate this person's rights. I want y'all to listen to this, family. This is how serious this is. Hold on.
So now I read 2 Peter 2, and I read 2 Peter 3, and about perdition to the ungodly. That's Esau. That's this man right here, Esau. The descendants of the Roman Empire. The people that are the power of the Roman, behind the Roman Empire, the government of the Roman Empire, are Edomites. So-called Jews will tell you that all the time. The current ruling power of this system are Edomites. These are the Edomites. And this is the reason why they come against the Hebrew Israelites, mainly the one Westers. Mainly the one Westers, GMS on top of the list, because we tell you that you're the Edomites. These other Israelite groups out there, vocab is not coming up against them because they're not a spiritual threat. They're not telling the truth. You know, guys like people like Israel of God, they say the Edomites can make it. So you know the Lord ain't dealing with them. This guy, what's this dude, the football player looking Jake? I can't think of his name. But his what is it called? Stairway to Heaven or whatever ministries. The big dude, you can put his name. He's totally off. He got Edomites in his congregation, so the Lord ain't dealing with him. Although you have vocab kind of going against him, but really his focus is on the one West. Is mainly GMS because we tell the whole truth. Okay, so even vocab, he's an apologist for these people. These people. You know how we know that? Because he said it at one time, a couple of years ago. He said, "You got these Israelites that are coming against gays." I forget exactly how he said it, but there's a video. If somebody can find it, give it to me. But he has no problem with these people. When he came out to New York, he could have went down to Christopher Street, down in the village, and talked to them. He's not concerned about them because he's not a man of the Most High. So let me let you listen to a little bit more, and I'm gonna close it.
So it's okay. I just want to be clear with you. It's okay. It's okay for a man to go into the women's section, show his penis around the other women, young little girls underage. Your spa, we spa, condone that. Is that?
And see this woman right here, which is obviously an Israelite sister, whether she knows she's an Israelite or not. Well, if she doesn't know she's an Israelite, she would be considered a Gentile. She's an Israelite that doesn't know that she's an Israelite as of yet. And she's protesting against this act. Why? Because if you go to Romans, Romans 8:16. I'm not going to go to it. It says the Spirit witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. We are the Israelites, because our spirit is saying, no, this is not right. This is not right. This agenda is not right. And when you go to this video, and I'm gonna have to put this video in the description box. If I don't, please go to Tariq Radio, and it was put up. Actually, it was put up 2 days ago. Entitled Tariq Nasheed Bussy Entertainment TV Awards, and this woman's protesting against this man coming into the spa, women's spa, with his penis out. And Esau has no problem with that because he's the ungodly man. He's the ungodly man. That's who it's talking about. The ungodly is talking about Esau and the people that follow Esau, like you Jakes. Yeah, Jake is disappointed with BET. Well, shouldn't you have known that? When this guy sold it to Esau, Esau controls this, man. This is Esau's channel. He purchased it from this guy, that Jake, and they had news programs, information programs. Now it's all booty shaking videos, gangster rap, this rap, that rap. And on this award, it was mostly like these women entertainers basically half naked, showing their ass, calling it entertainment or calling it talent. And you had men, you had this guy, Little Nas X, which he's a damn disgrace. And Jake should just boycott BET, no longer watch BET. You should be tired of what happened. They got rid of the Southern Minstrel show, so here it is back all over again, man. So let's listen to a little bit more and I'll close.
What you're saying? Like I asked. It's so he can stay there. He can stay there. What's sexual orientation? I see a dick. It lets me know he's a man. He's a man. He is a man. He is not no female.
Yeah, but Esau doesn't understand the concept of a man. You could be a man, a woman, or a little bit of both. You could be AC, DC, hotel, motel. You know, you could be yin yang. Yeah, so there's even certain bathrooms at certain stores, you'll have a sign with a man, woman, and in the middle you have a little bit of both. But this is your system. This is your society, man. This is your society. When they open up their arms towards you, man. Let's listen to a little bit more.
He is not a female. He is not a female, sweetie. Okay, girls down there.
But Esau doesn't understand that. Your spirit is different from Esau's spirit. Esau sees things different than what you see. You're an Israelite, whether you know it or not. And these are the Edomites. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.